Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. We are picking up where we left off.
Exits the gates.
I think we chose the violet one last time, so we're going to try and do this the exact same. 35, so I think we just ran it. And garden, I don't really want to lose garden. I'll add one. We were perfect. Okay, 3 for 3. Nice job, Violet. Way to come in clutch. Oh, I have to choose? I'll just take the success. Success!
I failed. I couldn't...
I mean, I thought that was pretty good. We went 3 for 3. Okay, let's take a peek here. I already did some of this, but I didn't manually save because I was frustrated with how things went, so we're back to where we were. I really think this is good, but I'm not running like a pure tank support role. I think this bottom does very, very well for keeping us in the fight. The problem is it's a little underwhelming because I'm doing it pretty much once per rest cycle. This isn't a card I'm going to get back. So I guess a heal 5 isn't underwhelming. That's really valuable. I probably would use my ice for a top action like brittling rather than a shield though. So it's pretty much a move and heal. And draw strength. It is a big attack 2. And if I attack 2, I get a ward. I mean, 10 damage with a reusable action is good. It is really good. I want to say I chose Shattering Blow, just because the top was so enticing too. So I'm going to pick Shattering Blow here. Perk-wise, some Rolling Shields feel pretty good once the deck's cleaned up. Oh, I should have grabbed Outburst. I didn't realize I didn't have that yet. That's my fault for clicking too fast. So the hardest part with Fist when you get to the high levels is that you don't necessarily want to bring all your high level cards. Now that's just a direct upgrade on the healing, but it gets more and more expensive to get cards back. So are there any of these that I should cut at this point? I think objectively Draw the Bedrock is one of the best in the game. I think this is a really nice door opening combo. Glacial Slam might not be a bad cut, but I do know there's a lot of shielded enemies. Frozen Over's worth it in certain scenarios. If I had any other ice generation, I wouldn't bring Lacerating Eruption, but I don't. So I think I'm just going to run a really expensive build this time. So without Primal Bellow, what is my leaf generation? Pretty much just the Mountain's Fist. That's pretty crappy. Yeah, we're consuming a lot heavier than we're generating right now. I mean, this into this gives me like a heal 8 in 2 turns. There's a lot of value to that, especially in a mission we're getting swarmed. Do I just kind of chill on... Oh, I guess I still have this bottom. I guess I still have the shield bottom, because then it shields into a big heal. But I'm playing Frozen Oven for the bottom then. Okay. It's not great, it's not bad. I think I will miss Primal Bellow, but that's fine. I'm not going to change anything here. Hive, we have to run differently. So pretty much for this AOE Poison Bomb to go off, I actually need to be in this form first. That way, once I take damage, the first form I transfer out of is the Toxin Distributor, so I can start to heal. So I need to do that first, and then get up Code Geminate, and then with Code Geminate, I can also be in Rapid Fire for a big turn 2 AoE attack. But that means I want another summon out. So the first room, the best summon would probably be this guy, just to keep healing and be at range. but I like Shocking Generator. I mean, you guys know I like Shocking Generator. It's probably the strongest summon damage-wise. So in a perfect world, I would take this as my third summon, but I don't think I can in this one because everything is so healthy. Like, it's just going to die. I cannot keep it alive. I don't need high impact if I'm already hitting stuff at range. Like, an attack 2, target 3 at 2 doesn't do a whole lot for me. So I could take 2 more cards, which would probably be Generator and this, and then in the second room, that still gives me the... Oh, the only problem is whatever third form I get out there, once I transfer into that, I'm going to be in that form and this. So actually, that's pretty good for the second room, because this would take more range off my attacks. So I do think I want to summon the Generator and then transfer out of the poison into this when I need healing. I'll just have to try and keep it alive, but between this... I mean, Reassemble has value for stamina. It's tempting. I'm going to probably launch pod that out so I don't waste a turn. Need this, need this. I want this just for the AoE bomb because I'm greedy on my power potion turn. The right choice is probably something like Interface to keep it alive. Especially because I'm playing this for the top. But we will try this set. I have a feeling I'm going to lose the Generator. This is going to go really well or really bad. And then here we leave things. Okay. Town. Let's hit this quick. You have so much gold, my friend. And what building can we upgrade? Hunting lodge, logging, temple, mining camp. None of these are very sexy. I'm doing fine on elements. So I guess I'll just keep going craftsman. Alright. I think that's it. I did get some garden stuff, but not enough for the detonator. And that's what I was trying to build here. Oh, I could get a third potion here. Can I get any 3 unknowns? Yes, I can get either of these. I don't think either of those are the strengthened potion that I want. And the reason I know that is because Flame Fruit does a lot of other stuff, like elements and stuff. So, I think I will wait. I want to say it was Snow Thistle. It's like Arrowvine, Snow Thistle, Rockroot, or Axenut, Snow Thistle. It's something in there. I know it's not Flame Fruit. So I'll wait there. Part of me wants to bring the Cloak of Many Pockets. Oh, I was thinking of getting that with him. Might be able to make that now. Oh, so close. Not quite enough gold. Oh, and I already have the detonator. Okay, okay. I mean, I could just detonate. But I don't think that's worth it this mission. Instead, I'll try and keep it alive. You've got what you need. Alright, let's run it again. Upper Spire. Here we go. We're going to get our revenge. I think I figured out the hive a little bit better.
The edge of a great chasm not far from Frosthaven's gates.
We'll just pay. It's fine. Do I really want to lose all wood? Probably not. I've got a bunch of hide, and I've got a bunch of metal. Something like that's fine.
The hulking Olgok steps aside.
Okay, let's see if we can get our revenge here. Workhorse will be close on. Ooh, I doubt that's going to happen. I can try this, but I doubt that's going to happen either. No way are we preparing with our current strategy. Sure, I don't think that's going to happen, but that's fine. Holy cow. Pros and cons to this one. I think the issue with it is, well, first turn would pretty much be set up on everyone, so it doesn't matter. But then second turn, I have to try and go late on everyone, and I can't really go later than the Chaos Demons. And they're so healthy, attacking them at disadvantage just feels like I'm not only shooting myself in one foot, but both feet and maybe a knee. This isn't the worst. I'll try it. I'll try it. I mean, it's not great. Whenever you hit that miss, it feels amazing. You're like, nice, no damage, didn't expect that, I'm in better shape. So now, obviously, I'm in worse shape. But on the flip side, if you just plan on it being a 0, I'm hopeful that I can plan ahead enough that we can hopefully not burn cards and still escape this scenario. So what we learned last time, the big pieces of info I gained, the central chaos, those the enemies treat as negative hexes. So if Trapper can get 2 traps down, that's all I need to funnel people all the way around the outside until the hexes are fully blocked, which is very valuable. I'm thinking I'm going to block the left side because there's more skeletons on the left side, and that will theoretically funnel them all the way around if they go before the Chaos Demons. And that's a big if, because Chaos Demons are chaotic. They go very, very early or very, very late. So I want to start in my poison form. That way, this is what I transfer out of first. I'm going to get Trapper here. Trapper gets 1 trap down at the start and a strengthened trap. Don't love the 26. These guys have 3 cards that can beat it. And one of them's not bad. So they have 2 cards that absolutely burn me. But I'll risk it. Really 1 card, because their move 1 isn't the end of the world. But I'm going to risk it. I have boots if I need them. Fist, we get you all the way over here. And then Deathwalker, I'm going to put you here. That keeps you up a little further to tag stuff as it comes around. Actually, you're my AoE bomb. Let's keep you here, and I'll keep Deathwalker something like this. So I want to get that out, and I need to get that out with Code Geminate, but I really want to Code Geminate late because I don't really have a bottom option. The other thing I could do, which is probably more valuable, would be to do this turn late, because then I'm tagging 2 guys, getting poison out. It makes my power potion turn less, but do I have anything else I can do? I almost think this is better. The next turn I could hit the strengthen and nuke stuff. I almost think this is better. I know I'm not getting this bottom into my power potion then. But it's like, do I want to do 2 attack 3s and 3 attack 4s, 5s? Or do I want to do just these top attacks strengthened on stuff that's already poisoned and poison other stuff? This is probably the technically correct play, even if it's a little bit less explosive and fun. And then turn 3, I could even get out the generator, potentially. Alright. Here, I need ice, and I get one with the mountain up. final decision, I put her here so she can get that trap down there. And I just need a bottom generator. The attack ones don't do much for me in this room. So first turn, tag stuff at range 3 and poison. Second turn, we hit the strengthen, come back, and hit everything we can big. Okay, I like it. I don't love the 32 here. He can still sneak in and multi-attack. That is the weakness in this plan. I could drop him here to at least take less damage here, since I can't heal. Because then he'll just target 2 right here, even if he beats me. And then in range 3, this is still range 3, and the problem is I'm trying to funnel these guys away. I'm going to risk it. Nice, they went 45. That is a crazy draw turn 1. Oh, do I ever hate that. Oh my goodness. Oh, Trapper, what in the world is happening? I feel like I kind of got to know what they're doing next. So they're at least going late, and they're doing a big attack. Okay. They will not have Leaf, so it's only 1 attack with a push, and it's only a move 2, but they're all in range. Is there something I would rather have them draw for? No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Okay, I guess we leave it. I guess we leave it. Do you want to put the at the bottom of the deck? No. Yikes, this didn't go well. I guess the only blessing is that they got to go all the way around. So as long as I go late on Trapper, I can kind of hide in plain sight. Alright, and we got to heal 2 on this. Who's going to come heal Trapper? This is not how first turn was supposed to go. Alright, this was a phenomenal double bless. We get out Call to the Abyss. And I can generate Dark. I'm going to come over here. At least I'll take focus, depending on initiative, from Trapper. I don't want to hit the Strengthen this turn. Now this Hex is still open, so they should come all the way around. Yep, you still got an open path, boys. Go get it. Alright. One with the mountain, and move. Probably worth coming here. Man, I already wish I had Primal Bellow, because I'm moving now. And I'm going to get a card back, so I'm already pretty damaged. It feels bad to play this turn 1. Alright, we get poison on both these guys. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I mean, no. This guy's probably the bigger threat, and then we will get through here. Let's do that. That's actually Oh, no. Why'd we hit so many good flips off the start? Alright. 3 damage, okay. So here, I think I get up... This is a tough one. I mean, I think it's got to be the double brittle. So it's got to be frozen over. So I think I pull this guy through the trap, get him over to here. Double brittle. Probably the Chaos Demons are scarier than the Bones. And then you are going to nuke some stuff. Oh, you need a heal, a friendly, not just self-heals, my man. So that, with a move 4, we hit the strengthen, we get back, we nuke stuff. Trapper. I kind of want to go late. Probably a late Pyrotactics. And bottom, I think just a honeypot. The other thing I could do would be to make this a huge stun trap and launch it. And I could do that with the bottom here. And this, and then next turn I can Stalker Spoil for a little heal and get a stun out. The scary part is if I don't heal this turn, I'm 1 bad draw away from burning, but I do know they're just moving 2. So it's fine. I risk this. And then Deathwalker, we need to get some tags out. So you want to go slightly after here, and hopefully we can run a little bit of cleanup duty. I don't have shadows to remove. I'm not going to be able to set up either of those in this room. Maybe cleanup duty, and we go human shield. Something like that. Alright, so these guys are kind of pinning me in first, so let me think. So you're moving 2, you can't get to me. You can't get to me. You're going to try and get around because there's still an open path. And you are a problem. But not for the guy who's in the worst position. So all right, Hive. Come on, come on, come on. We're doing Hive things for a reason. So I did not regenerate an element, so what am I doing next? Maybe the Mountain's Fist for a kill? Maybe doing my Pierce attack if a skeleton moves up to one of those? I got a couple options. Probably should have put him here just for the Pierce attack as the skeletons come up. That's alright, alright. I'm saving my heal because we're going to be in bad shape after this. Ooh, you want to know what I didn't think about? If I hit this strengthened, I'm not walled off here. If I hit this strengthened, I'm not walled off. And that's a massive attack for Deathwalker to take. That's a massive attack. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, we risk it. If this goes poorly right now, I think it kind of is what it is. So how many targets do I get? Should get 3. Big flips, big flips. Okay, it's a good start. That's a great start. Come on. That's okay. That's alright. We just nuked a guy turn 1. Okay, I left that, so they're going to keep funneling this way. I will human go invisible here. Yeah, let's do it at advantage. Maybe I can kill. And then I will do it. Disadvantage on the weaker guy to get another shadow out. I think it's the right choice for the sake of shadows. Come on, come on. So that's where, in board game, with it being kind of ambiguous, I would personally choose the disarm, right? Negate 6 damage is always the right choice. And I hit my +2 right here. Man, I needed that in a little different order. I'm gonna need to do a big heal turn, so I actually think this is worth it. For the sake of my homie. Let's give you everything we can to keep Fist doing Fist stuff. Okay, 2's not bad. I can't dance away, I'm trapped. That's annoying. Oh, I should have left the shadow on the 1 health guy. What the heck is the challenge I took? Why does it keep showing me a skull and then flipping stuff to 0? I thought it was only the miss that should flip to 0. Is it any negative? What in the world did I just choose? I thought it was only supposed to be the straight up miss that turned to a 0. Like, that was a -2 that keeps rolling to 0s. I'm just taking basically maximum damage every attack. Ah! Okay, what do we need out? If I break that down with his card, I think I can only launch it 3, correct? And no one's within range 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta be kidding me. So even if I get a 9 damage trap, I could get an 11 damage trap here. An 11 damage stun trap that I could launch strengthened. But even if I do that, I don't have anyone in range. So then I also have to use my pull. So I actually think it's probably, unfortunately... I mean, it's just a very expensive turn to have to break down that trap behind me. Do I have my ability to move it? I do with Spike Pot, but then I'm attacking and stunning at 47, which is pretty gross initiative. But the stun on the Chaos Demon feels too good to not try it. Okay, alright. So move 3. I guess I maybe should have ended here just for the sake of being close, but a little closer, I guess. No, that should be an 11. Why didn't that trigger? That didn't proc correctly. I know last time I had to double click. Alright, what am I doing? I drew him, and I did that. No, we don't want to go at 13. I was trying to hide. I mean, if it's not going to work, I don't really want to waste that bottom. I mean, to the point I would almost rather do something like this to give myself an extra heal. And then we get this to a stun, and then I'll still try and set up to launch it, but at least then I have a heal trap out. Man, I really want it to be an 11, but I don't know why that didn't work. I guess we try it one more time for science. Before I give up, we try it one more time for science. And then Hive. Oh, do I remember what order I clicked them? No, I do not. Now, the only thing I should change, because I know for a fact these guys are going at 67. If this isn't going to work... Okay, I'm not doing it for science because I don't want to redo this a third time. If I know it's not going to work, I need to just get a replacement trap here. So I'm going to go slightly after... I mean, they're going at 67. I think they went at 45. Dang. I have boots. So we go honeypot to get another heal trap out, and that's my bottom action. And then I need to remake a trap and not convert, so I remake a bigger heal trap here for the team, and I need the boots there. Okay, this is the correct play for what I wanted to do. We got our retaliate up. With everyone murdering me, it's very tempting to get a ward up, because I'm not sure I fully read or understood what the heck I chose. Whenever an enemy draws a negative or miss, treat it as a 0. Yeah, I chose a terrible one. I focused on the miss. This is what I get for making videos way too late at night for me after my brain's tired. Holy cow, did we increase the difficulty of this, and we only have ourselves to blame. Alright. So we still go you, and now we're at least strengthened. Big flips. Ooh, give me the wound. Give me the wound. Alright. Trapper, we get this down. Because I probably want to hit this with someone other than Trapper, I actually don't want to do... I don't want to do that here. I want to... You guys are going to AoE attack, so I don't want to be over there. I'm just going to come right back here. And then we get a heal trap here, and I make this one bigger. Because Trapper earned this. And then I'm still next to this to make it a stun or launch it. I could do 4 pure damage to this guy in front of me, but I'll save it because it's not a killing blow. Alright, we stick with this for homie's sake. I was like, hit the strengthen trap. I'm attacking too. LOL. We will still try that, and then... I mean, I could cheat and click them in the other order, but I won't. I would still love the disarm there. I'm not going to mark this guy, because at least the other's dead on retaliate. We'll at least do that part right. I'm going to keep healing here, because any negative is still a 0. And then we loot. Sketchy. Why didn't I make leaf? Cool. Okay. So now I'm healing less. Man, that's super annoying. Did I skip it? I must have skipped it, because most of the time you pick one element, you confirm it, then you pick the other element, you confirm it. So it's a me problem. Alright, we're going to do an attack 6 disarm on this guy. Oh, fist, my man. I wish I had that leaf. What's our plan B? Probably the Mountain's Fist for a heal, and then I at least do this for a bottom. And I will get... I'll get drawback, because then that'll make me a brittle for the following turn. Okay, we got a double heal here. The extra 2 heal would be huge, but I don't have it. Kinda tempting with Trapper to run through and get a couple traps down with this. Or even relocate, because then these guys have to come all the way back around. So if I hit this, and I could even run over here and hit this, then Trapper drops 2 traps, so how early can she get out of there? I would like to do a move 3, but I don't have it. Oh, we're muddled. That makes the fist a little sketchier, but it's okay. I just was debating, do I actually consume that dark for the disarm if I'm trying to set up the traps to make them run the whole other way? The answer is probably not. It's probably not the technically correct play. But I might as well. I have the dark to disarm. I'm just going to do it. So you can go at 20. And I can relocate some traps. That is the correct play here. Or maybe I don't even relocate. Maybe I just heal, but we'll see. And I still have my boots. Yes, okay. I'm praying for a double kill here, because you got to get yourself free. And then here, we are still strengthened. So I think this is a late turn, and we try and get a launch pod up. The next turn, we go early with remote control, and that only leaves me that. Okay, alright. I think we're pivoting pretty well, considering we're taking a bunch more damage than we want. That really sucks. Oh, I didn't even click my boots. I mean, the heal piece is a little annoying, but the shield's the bigger part, because now he's probably not getting the kill while he's muddled. So, I guess this whole trap flipping shenanigans doesn't really work. Do I have a better play? Still don't hate getting a damage trap out. I could get that out, and then that would, what, leave me a little heal, but I can move through this trap. Or I get out 2 heal traps. I think I need the 2 heal traps, man, because Fist is just in such a bad spot. what's my play? What are you doing? Move 5. So this is your only move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I can get Fist through and drop, then I'm not taking damage, but Fist has to hit. Alright, so we probably hit the 4 here, and maybe the 3. Fist's max move is what, 3 anyway? 1, 2, 3. And she could drop. No, we go these two. Alright, something like that. Something like that. Do I want to stamina something back here? I've got dismantle, but I don't have a damage trap out, so I would have to just do some kind of movement. Probably honeypot is worth it. We move and get another heal trap out, and then make this a stun trap, and then finally try and launch it somewhere with my last turn in the rest cycle. That's what I'm down to. That's what I have to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. So unless I go through this heal trap now, I don't have enough movement because I blocked it. I probably could have put one up here for Fist. Yeah, and I don't have a bottom. Ah, not ideal, not ideal. The muddle on a disarm? Perfect. That's what we needed. I'm being sarcastic. That's not great, but... Kinda feels like I come here, and then at least Deathwalker takes focus, and then Deathwalker can drop, because that keeps Fist alive if I do a bad flip. What did I just get? That is the hard part about this one, is I don't really know what effects are actually triggering all the time. Do I infuse the leaf for a bigger heal? Oh, part of me says yes. Part of me says that really leaves me element hungry in the next room. Alright, big dog, come on. For sure gonna do this at advantage. We need this. It gets it back to a single flip. It's not huge, but it still matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to hear your focus. We skip. We heal. Is it worth a major stamina? What am I going to do next turn? I have leaf out. I still have draw, so I'm going to go do a top brittle and bottom. Maybe just slam. Maybe lacerating to get myself an ice back. Probably lacerating. Probably this combo, and then that pairs into a late combo. So I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it this turn. I might use it next turn to just keep brittling and get a double brittle. Doesn't feel like a bad ward turn, because I at least get it on everyone, but I'm going to take damage back at the end of my turn. Alright, I'm going to try and use that early the following turn. Oh no, that's alright. If anyone's going to burn, she has my most stamina. Probably this, just because I don't want to give up my only other late initiative when I'm invisible. Alright, we want to get the launch pod in between all the skeletons. That's the play. So we're going to attack 99920. We're going to attack both of these guys. Good strengthen, good strengthen. And then we get out this. I feel like I am playing my cards really, really well. The only thing that's devastating me right now is this stupid challenge that I chose. I can only be mad at myself. I really wish I could give this to someone else. Man, I mean, this cost me, what, 7 health to get back? That's too expensive. This cost me 5 to get back. And no, this cost me 3, and at most it's a heal 3, so I'm neutral on this. I don't know that I'm going to get either of these back right now. I think I'd rather let the regen proc. And I have my cards in hand I need, and I can stamina potion. Okay, we're going to Persistent Pitfalls. And then Honeypot. We Honeypot to it, we change this, and then the next turn I launch it. The issue with that is the stamina's bad. So I actually think I'm going to do this so I can stun early the next turn. 18 might not be early enough to stun, but that's alright. Now is when I wish I had my invisibility. How early can you go? Very early. So here we go just after... We're doing that for move 2, basically, and we're doing Vengeful Storm. We have very early initiatives across the board. Holy cow, it's a good thing we did. That is devastating. You are not moving, which is interesting. There's no way I get through 20 this turn, so what could I do? Oh, I can only immobilize at range 1. I was trying to get cute, figure out how to get everybody out of there. Ooh, okay, well, it's an attack 6 with Muddle. I don't really want to take this 6 is the issue. I mean, I could come up through the Chaos Beam. If I come up through the Chaos Beam, I can do 2 in Brittle. That guarantees Generator kills 1. Generator should be close to killing 2 on an attack. She can then kill a 3rd. I mean, Generator's still going to take an attack 6. I could move Generator instead of doing the double attack this turn to keep it alive. That's probably worth it. And that would be my bottom action, and then I would have a double melee attack. Yeah, I don't really want to transfer into the Generator yet. Okay, so I let the Generator do 1 attack, I move it away, it'll come back in and hopefully wipe stuff the next turn, but it's staying alive. You, I leave alone. There's no other way I can get this Brittle on him. I think my safest bet is to come here, because then at least I'm getting the Brittle out. And we should kill here. Do I ward these guys because someone's taken a 6? Probably at this point. Oh no. What terrible flips. Absolutely terrible. Oh. Those were literally all my worst cards. Okay. It's fine. Not an ideal turn at all, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I wish I had a way to immobilize here, but I don't. Oh, you want to know what I can do? You want to know what I can do? We change this to a stun. We pull him in, and then no one takes damage this round. This is the play we were trying to come up with. Look at Trapper saving us. He's so good. I actually really enjoy Trapper. The, like, support, healing, stun, he's just so much fun. There's so much we can do mechanic-wise. And then only you are taking damage, but I can move, so no one's taking damage this turn. This is massive. Okay. I think it's worthwhile me getting a shadow out so I can do a bigger attack. That's probably the play here. I'm like, man, that's a lot of damage. Only because I had the brittle. Good job, Trapper. Good job, my dude. Alright, now we're back healthy. I have ice out. Oh shit, this is where I wanted a stamina potion. The double brittle play. Yeah, this is where I need a stamina potion because that keeps me at 4. That's one more turn in this room to try and wipe. And then I'm going into the next turn with that combo. Actually, that one turn of not played really bites me in the butt here because it might take me 2 turns to wipe. I don't know that I can get through 12. I don't think that I can get through 12. I think I gotta go back. It was very greedy of me to not take a card back, and I'm paying for that right now, stamina-wise. What could I do instead? I mean, I guess I could do... You're coming and hitting both these guys. I could gift to the mountain and do a... I could hit everything here strengthened, and then I could just rest going into the next room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do land on a Chaos Beam. I'm getting pretty risky with Chaos Beams, but it's late. It's a late initiative. These guys just hit a late card. Yeah. So I really don't like that. 3, I clean up a couple of them. Along with my generator, hopefully. I think the moral of the story is I have to stamina potion because I want to move up. Or even move here and brittle. I need to get a brittle out. Are you able to move your shadow? Yes, we do have that. Okay, that's big. Because if I get a brittle, I can then get this over here and huge attack. So that pretty much kills him as long as I flip okay. Hive doesn't have a turn, but Generator does. So Generator's hitting both of them. You have to come brittle. And then Trapper, I don't think we got much on Trapper. I can launch the trap I created here for 2 whole damage. To maybe clean up one of those guys. Ooh, this is not where we need to be right now. I guess I'm just going to play it out. If we lose this, it feels like it's from my choice anyway. You guys are all spread out enough. That doesn't do me any good, so this is my best play. Probably 1, 2, 3, I guess. I'm just sacrificing a lot of health to my back line, but it is what it is. The problem is that for that move 3, I'm still going 50 initiative. Yeah, for this I'm still going 50 initiative. Okay, sorry. I know I talked about this a long time, just kind of a crucial round, right? So what round is this? So 5. Man, we are going slow tonight. Okay, so 4. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to remember 2 full rounds. I'm already fucking up. Four would have been the stamina potion, but 3 would have been when I didn't get a card back on Fist. Problem is, it's probably going to change the RNG of the Chaos Beams, so now I'm gonna... I should probably not get the heal, which is fair. I mean, by stalling and, like, not doing the damage turn on Hive, it definitely kept me much healthier, but the problem with it is... It kept me much healthier, but the problem with it... I mean, if I'm going back here, I should go back to turn 2 and make the leaf for a bigger heal. It never ends. It never ends. We should just redo the whole mission is the moral of the story. The problem with me not doing that is that I'm a little behind the damage curve where I'm like at a rest cycle, but things aren't dead in this room. So I'm just in a bad, bad way. Alright, you Stalker Spoiled and maybe Relocated. And then I actually think you just moved through a heal trap, which was fine. You got a double heal off. Hive, this was the late launch pod play. That is still technically correct. And here we did the disarm play. Here we did the disarm play. Now, if I was really cheating, I should just stay invisible later, because then I'm not taking that burn. But I'm going to run things the same. I just need to do Fist stamina right. Alright. Fist makes it through this one, so that's our bigger heal. Man, I always click in on the middle. And then I move, and I'm going to hit these 2 little guys. And then, let's see, if I give a shield, that does keep her alive, but I think I just need to burn. Alright. Deathwalker. Oh, I actually think it might have been on him. Yeah, it definitely was, but that's okay. I really don't think that changes a whole lot. And then you guys were just shielding, so I moved up to take this attack from Chaos. Because I wasn't sure that Fist would make it through. I mean, that sounded positive. I still don't know what it was. Should have went all the way back to turn 2 and gave Fist Leaf, man. Give me this big heal. Alright, Fist, I did use my strengthened attack. Because I wanted to make sure I got this kill through the shield. Especially being muddled. And then I do this. 1, 2, 3. Skip. And heal. Okay. This wasn't the turn I warded, it was next turn I warded. Correct. The only thing I need to do different this turn is get... I mean, I'm just going to do this now. I think the double brittle's what I need. that was big. This is not big. And then we know that this thing flips the 3 worst flips we've ever seen next turn, so we can't do damage, we just keep it alive. Alright, and then I do have to pay to get something back here. So now we go brittle something, and we generate ice. Here we've got this play. Here we've got this play. And here we've got this play. Yeah, I mean, I guess that combo's perfect at the end. I wish I had the disarm. That's the only thing I would change. Alright, we debated this a lot. They've got their same play. I was banking on the brittle kill. It obviously didn't happen. But we, lucky enough, got the heal. So it all works out. And the disarm was big. And I still have my stun hammer for the next room. Worst flips in the world. 2 damage on that. Pathetic. I mean, I guess I could double attack and just pray I hit one of my move summons to keep it alive, but without reassemble, I can't risk that. I'm healthy enough that I don't want to change out of my... Ooh, is that the wrong call? I guess it's not, but it's close to being wrong, because I would like Pierce on Hive in the next room rather than Poison with how much shield things have. I've never actually done this combo before, but it feels really good to be able to get a trap down with a bottom action, instantly turn it into an 8 damage stun. This never dawned on me before, just being 100% honest, but this combo is phenomenal. I think it's mainly because I always use exploding decoys for the pull. Like, that's just kind of my default. They've got a pull action, I'm going to use a pull action. Alright. Man, I wish I had my double attack right now. So Generator should kill him next turn. I mean, I'm still gonna attack here. I just wish I could have kept the mark here as well, but obviously I can't. That's too greedy. Alright, we get Lacerating Eruption back. We're in a significantly different spot stamina-wise. Long rest. Oh shit, I didn't stamina potion. This is what happens. I start going fast when I go back because I feel guilty that I'm going back, and then I put myself in positions like this where I'm doing bad stuff. Oh, I wish I could just go kill stuff. I think I wipe out... With Fist and Deathwalker alone, I can wipe out the biggest threat here, and I can short rest to wipe one here. I just might lose Generator. I could short rest on Trapper, but what does that do? Not a whole lot. And I don't want to use Fist Stun. Alright, we'll just see what they hit. So move 1. And you would be staying there. So Hive is staying there. So you guys are both taking hits. But you're healthy, so that's not the end of the world. And Generator's only taken an attack 3, which is actually pretty big. So you're the scariest with your 7. So I do want to go before Skeletons to at least try and kill it. What's your movement? 2 or 3? Move 4. That would be an attack 4. That's riskier. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to come here. Come on, better flips. Okay, we at least killed the one I absolutely needed to kill. I think I need to keep Code Geminate for stamina purposes. So it's probably Launch Pod, or it's this. Probably the Sniper Turret, right? Especially if I'm trying to get out of this form. Alright, alright, alright. What are we doing, Fist? We need to go get you riddled. And we regenerate ice. Alright, alright. Just not a ×2. Come on. Okay, we stayed alive. That's big for us. That's big for us. We like that. We like that. Come on, big flip here. No whammies. Nice. Alright, still definitely behind the damage 8 ball a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's get the regen up here. And then we perform our long rest, and what am I getting rid of? It might be Spike Pit. It's actually probably Electrified Net. I mean, this might save me if I'm dealing with lots of ground stuff, like in room 3. Versus Spike Pit is 1 immobilized per turn. But I'm going to need that in the next room. Oh, I don't love getting rid of my control there, but it is what it is. Select Trap. I think that's my long rest perk, that when I long rest I can put down a trap, but I obviously can't. Feels like a good time to Soothing Scepter here too. Let's just try and get everyone back healthier going into the next room. I have ice again. Can't believe I was going to get rid of Frozen over, and now I have just chained it continuously in this room to stay alive. Alright. The hard part, I'm not going to take the traps with me, so like setting up a persistent pitfalls doesn't do me any good. It's probably just heal traps for the team. And then I'm going to keep the decoy pitfalls. I guess I could dismantle. I could heal myself, loot, and then do a little bit of damage. Oh, you want to know what? It's probably my best play to get the Blessed Strengthen down. That's just such a good trap. I loot this out of here. I actually don't know that I can put a trap on the icy terrain, but Fist is moving anyway, so it's fine as long as I go after 20. We can do that late. You, we long rest. You... I'm still in the protocol that I cannot heal. So... oh, I want to find a way to transfer and stay alive. So it's probably something with that. The only other thing I could do would be move, transfer. That puts him here and poison here. Or I attack, transfer, attack up top. I at least get poison on this guy down low. And then I think I... do that to get a heal, because I'm going to take 3 damage there. Heal. Kind of feel like I got a short rest here. I mean, Fist is getting a brittle at 20. So I could just outright wipe this guy. Especially if Deathwalker goes and hits that trap. If I'm strengthened and do my disarm play, that's 12. Yeah, I'm going to keep the dark to disarm. Okay. So I just need to move to... I'm not going to have shadows in the next room, so that's not very helpful. But I could keep the AoE stun for the next room. I could keep the AoE stun for the next room. Okay, something like that. How many cards can beat that? Just 3. That's pretty greedy. Let's do this. Let's just take him out of the equation. Damn, but the problem is I want to go after. What's your 20 initiative? 25, so I need to go at 24, but that's both my big attacks for the next room. So what does that leave me? Just little chip range attacks in the next room? I mean, that's not really acceptable. So I gotta just risk it. Got to risk it. Trapper, get another strengthened trap. And we're getting a brittle to hopefully kill. Alright. Come on, baby. That's damage. That's damage. We take it. Alright. And then this is the... oh, I get to choose? Yeah, we get out of this for sure. Because now I can actually heal. You're disarmed, so you can't go, so I don't need this. We skip, and we actually get a heal, which is nice. Obviously, they're doing damage, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Sure, we can immobilize. It doesn't really change anything. Come on, baby, you're dead. I'm strengthened. It should be insta-death. Oh man, it's taking me forever to get through this room. Didn't really see the targeting 2 coming, but that's my own fault. Okay. So we move to here. This is a bigger loot, which makes it a bigger heal. And then I get this down. Here, it's free. I really wish it was here. Because this is free movement. So it's 1, 2 to get out. 1, 2, and then I have a move 3 in the other room to potentially stun as much as I can. Or I just go in and have 4 move to potentially stun as much as I can. I think it's still worth it here because I'm getting the heal on it too. That's my determining factor. Alright, we have those 2 we need. Those are going to consume, so I guess maybe I get this back. Yeah, it gives me a move 4. I could potentially chain gifts depending on what we hit, even though it's not really a great play in the next room. So Fist, I'd almost rather go late. Hive, I'd almost rather go late. So who am I getting this kill with? You? I mean, but on the flip side, you're strengthened. You're my best damage. Oh, baby. We're already in a weird spot. All right. I mean, I could attack and pull. 1, 2 would slide him. 3 if I backed up 1. But that's only a pull 2, so it doesn't quite work unless I make that a damage trap. So Fist might have to kill here and just go in. We kill and we go in, and then next turn we go late and stun everything. It's just a lot of damage on that play without being able to stun this turn. So I actually think Hive has to be the one to kill. How much do you actually do? 2 in poison? So if I have 2, I can cancel 1 and get it back to the disarm. I almost should have transferred back to the poison to code Geminate out of it, as goofy as that sounds. But because I did not, I think I just remote control Reconstructive Aid. Do I have any other way to switch what form I'm in? No. Not till next cycle. Shit. Alright, I just gotta be perfect next cycle for stamina. Man, this is just a late turn. I'm just taking way more damage than I need. I think because I'm in such a bad spot, I code Geminate here. Because then what does that allow me to do? It allows me to move in and hit multiple with Pierce the following turn. And then this allows me to go in and stun everything there. Okay. We We consume this to attack with a pierce, dead, move in, go invisible. I can then do what here? Double heal? Double heal here. I can then try and come in after people to stun them here. Or even just to get into position, and then I get this back the following turn and do an early stun. That's fine. And then here... One, two, three, four. I could get this to the far side. I get that to the far side. And then I still have a top action, which is probably... what's going to be my top action? Nothing. I don't have a valuable top action. Okay. Well, let's do this at like 70 just to see what happens. Maybe I wanted to go 10 later there because I know skeletons are 81. That's actually probably the right play, because then I can go in after I know skeletons go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even get my ranges right. I was thinking it was range 3, and by consuming that shadow, I'd be range 4. I am wrong. It's 2, and consuming that gives me 3. So that means I need to do my multi-target attack. I just was thinking if this changes anything. I think it just means I need to pick my other range attack that has natural range 4. And I stick with everything the same. I think the only thing it changes is my initiative's 18 here. Here I will still go dismantle. And this, I want to keep that combo. I'm keeping honeypot. And I could always get a level 1 trap back, though I haven't technically played one up to this point this cycle. And here we go as late as we can with that, and here we go as late as we can with... I might just move in. Especially if it pulls him in to poison something next turn. I'm in a bad spot. I should have set myself up to get one form back. Or brought reassemble. I greeted the damage, and I'm kind of paying for it now. No, I mean, it doesn't matter other than I get an XP. I don't think this goes to the next room with me, so it's fine. I'll just consume it. Come on, +1. Oh, that was risky, but we got it. Alright, and in we go.
Seeing no other opportunity for advancement, you close your eyes and step into the red...
Oh god, there's this guy at 98. That's so annoying, me trying to get in there late, and he goes 98. Alright, so I'm going to drop here, because at least that's kind of a human shield, because it'll force him to come all the way over here if I end up here. Not ideal. Alright, Windy Boys didn't do anything. I'm like, what in the world is happening? So I still think the relocate's the right call, because that gets Hive. That gets Hive. What does it do for him? Gives him a big heal and bless and strengthen because he's my pierce hitter. Alright, we need to get something back for stamina. So I'm just going to get this for a move 3. Actually, I will get that. Okay. Because I can honeypot that and then do the stun trap combo. You are the guy I need to keep in mind. Consume any element to Bane. Okay. Good thing I'm consuming here. So I think we go... 1. Man, I just don't want to walk through all these Chaos Beams, right? And I'm not jumping, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means he comes all the way around to try and get me. What's your movement? 4. I do think it's worth the stun. I'm stunning 4 guys for next turn. I mean, I could stun all 5 and just get in here. I'm taking 2 extra Chaos Beams. I'll stick with this. I'll stick with this. One, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it has to be adjacent. I wish I could put it there for the pierce, but that's alright. Nice, we healed off that brittle. Pure damage. We shouldn't take any damage here. I mean, my summon should pull through when I do. And summons will be... Okay, so my summon does trigger it, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, he came through? Yeah, I guess he did. Does that change things? Let me go to the other room here. Dude, we still have a third room, too. This is sweaty. Okay, at least he got ward. So right now... It's 1, 2, 3 move through a negative condition and 1, 2. So you're actually going to come up here and target Fist. So summon's safe. So I actually think this is the turn to get in here. Now I might actually take focus on this, just depending on where it puts me. Holy shit. 7? That is not what we wanted. You're already poisoned. Alright, it was not the turn to get in there with Hive. Oh, I was gonna say we got lucky, but I forgot about that BS. Okay. What do I want back? Tough choice, right? I'm still strengthened, so any of the AoEs feel pretty good. But honestly, like a short rest here feels better. Because just doing an attack 2 into a bunch of shield feels very underwhelming. And this is very expensive to get back. To just do pierce on a skeleton. So I think I'm just going to stay healthier and short rest. That's okay. In a scenario we're just trying to get through, it is what it is. Have no elements to brittle is kind of my issue. So I'd rather go first here and infuse something. Because with an infusion... these guys should all be stunned. These guys should all be stunned. Why are they not stunned? Fist went after every single one of them. I mean, that in and of itself probably lost me the scenario if I can't stun them. Because, I mean, what's my plan B? I need to go fast here and infuse an element. Which sets her up to get attacked. I at least have Poison Pierce here. And I would like to do that at Cogeminate Initiative. And then you, my man, it's time to get moving. Every single one of these 4 should be stunned. Alright guys, so I am reloading at round 7. I know there's going to be an abrupt transition between the current recording and this, but I crashed out hard. I pretty much just had to scrap the last half hour of material. And the reason is because I redid the exact same round 8 turn with Fist going in late and trying to stun everything just to see why the mechanic didn't work. Like if I misclicked, you guys know I like to misclick and then blame it on the game. This time I did not. Everyone was stunned again, and then it goes away as soon as Fist's turn is done. So it's really not a me thing. And then I said, well, maybe if I go at 73 with Fist, that's before skeletons, so it's not ideal, but let's just see if the stun works like it should. And the answer is yes. Then the stun actually worked on skeletons. So the annoying part is I used it on my initial turn, not when everyone was in there, and that's when skeletons are scarier because they multi-target. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go in, keep my play the same with Fist, and then my pivot is I will save the stun and go at 16 with a move 4 and stun everything as I come back this way. And that works great in theory, other than when demons go at 9. And by the time I had tried 3 different strategies to see what the stun was working and what was going on, and Wind Demons screwed me, and then I forgot to Stamina Potion Trapper, so he was then like 2.5 turns behind doing anything impactful getting to that room. I just was so annoyed at the mechanics not working that I pretty much just stopped talking. And I realized it probably for 2 solid minutes that I was so angry I wasn't talking, and I was like, okay, we need to call tonight, and I will be back. So I cut out those 3 or 4 round 8 turns. I left the initial one because my strategy was great. I stand by it, and I wanted you guys to see what I was trying to do so you could understand why I was so frustrated. I did my stamina potion, I got him in there and went invisible, and we now jump in here. So Fist does hit the brittle, which kind of stinks. Not gonna do the stun here. Alright, so yeah, so for this attack, I just need to click. So we go boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, we go here. I wish I could put it directly under them. That would be a big change, because then you would actually be set up for your effects the next turn like Pierce. The fact that you have to do it next to him kind of stinks, but it is what it is. But what all did we hit there? I mean, I wasn't muddled there, but now I'm muddled. I guess I did single flip. So we got muddle, we hit the brittle, so we still have curses in here. I still have suffer 7. Okay, I kind of want to pull them through hazards. These aren't very good positives, but these are pretty impactful negatives. Alright, that's good to know. That's good to know. I kind of naturally have some traps out, if you will. Oh, and I took the ward, so things are very negative in the deck now. Alright, Hive, we do a top heal. And we do a bottom loot. And then next turn I can go in strengthened with my move 4. Alright, what did you just take? That didn't do anything. I'm getting to the end of the cycle here where I can kind of plan ahead. You just took The curses. Okay. These are scary. Yes, sweet dancing shoes, and I can go free movement, or 1 and then free movement, and then 1 and free movement all the way back. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. So why did I have 2 curses in my deck? That was hit by him. Because it gave me the muddle and the brittle. And the curse? I don't know, that one might not have been right, but oh well. Could have been worse, could be better. So we go early here. I know I'm taking a hit. I'm muddled, so I don't have a great play, but it's not bad. Here has to be a... I actually think with there being so many negatives in there, you don't have any push-pull unless I get a pull back. Man. Someone is going to take that. That's 7 damage. I don't think there's anything I can do. I want to save this combo. But also there's a 2 in 3 chance I don't take the 7 damage. And then I can pull them for the 7. Because I'm getting low here. So I'm gonna bank on those odds. Hive, we need to get in there and try and kill stuff and keep our homie alive. He does have wards, so he probably survives 1 turn. And then here, Fist is still strengthened, so I don't really need an element. And the nice part of that is now it allows me to... Part of me wants to go late to stay invisible, but I actually think the correct play is probably going early and getting a mark on something. Because Fist has 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can hit everything. It's not a big attack, especially since I got this muddle. That one stinks, but like if I can get a mark here, I can potentially get through him this turn. He is disarmed, which is big. So I want to focus maybe him. Okay. So let's go at 14 and see if we can get a tag out. I think I do this because then if I get one, I can move it and do a big attack from it. I think that's the right play. Yeah, at least they didn't have wind to go invisible, or I just get punished hard. Kind of feels like I'm getting close to using this. Two's not bad. It would have been a 4. Kind of a waste of an invisible turn, but at the same time, getting out of that door without taking anything is huge. So we can't make night here, or dark. But everything should be stunned if the stun works. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. And then the following turn, we'll see with Fist. I could really use a long rest. We skip that. I do need to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone has the stun icon above them. Single flips aren't great, but not bad. I will take the rolling heal. And sure, we will immobilize everyone. And the stun didn't work. That's super annoying. I mean, are these guys immune to stun? Nope. What the heck, man? Okay, at least he's disarmed. These guys have already gone, so it's just him. If I immobilize him, I can hopefully go somewhere with Trapper to pull him so he can't do any damage. Like, it's fine. I'm coming up with plan Bs, but just appear like stun 5 guys is so powerful. To not get credit for it is hurting my soul. Shoot. Okay. So do I want to do the pull play? What does that actually get me? Let me see how this is worded. Closest monster suffers 7. So I lost that to Chaos Demon and nothing took damage? Oh no, I guess he took 7. Okay. And then if I pull him, he gets a wound. I will get the heal trap here. Not a great miss, but the pull is really what we need. Yeah, I don't mind that attacking and getting a poison. Oh my goodness, all these misses. One, two, three. What'd we hit? We hit the wound. Okay, not great, not bad. So what am I attacking here? Probably the skeleton to negate damage, and then I have a big pierce attack, so probably going to hit him while he's poisoned and pierced. Gonna get homie up here so I can keep giving out the poisons, I think. Okay. Come on, big flips, no whammies. We get this here. That's then an attack 5 or 6 into hopefully a brittle. And that's a big ×2. Okay. Like, I feel like mentally, my strategies have been okay. Oh, I should have just moved away 1. Why didn't I? I completely forgot about him being immobilized. I was thinking he already went, so I'm just taking 8 damage for no reason. Because I could go here and pull off the same exact play and not take 8 damage. Shoot. Alright. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, 8 damage is a big swing for no reason when all I gotta do is move 1 more. I need to just start ignoring the stun. It's fake. I can't get frustrated by it. It's just hard because that's both fist hands items that at level 8 I'm pretty much not using. And I know it worked last scenario, so I don't know if this is scenario specific or what. Is there anything I could change? Not really, not really. That's still the right play. This is still my correct play. And we get our shadow out. Okay. Speed running it. We've already done this turn. I really just, you can't go all the way to 1 because then you can't get cards back, and then you get in stamina trouble and things snowball quickly. So I kind of need to keep Fist just a little healthier. confirm, and mark. Sorry about me cleared my throat. Of course, you know, new week, new germ, and in the house. That's just how it goes. Skip, confirm. Move 4. Alright, I don't remember what order we clicked in, but it did matter because we hit it ×2, so that stinks. We tried this, but it didn't work. I will try it one more time. During your melee attack, add stun to the entire ability. And this is a melee attack too. Alright, I clicked in the same order. Good, that's big for us. Okay, is it worth warding? I am long resting. Am I long resting though? I'm probably short resting. Wanted to come to this side and drop here. Get the heal trap here. I can hopefully hit this with Fist going into the next room is my thought. I don't know that the trap triggered the same, because last time I'm pretty sure he was down to 12. Oh, it's because I clicked in a different order. I killed the skeleton instead. That was already disarmed. So this order was significantly worse for us. I would much rather have more damage on the guy that's scarier. But there's nothing we can do about it. I am going to give him movement and get him over here to poison this guy. Oh no, I didn't hit the Blessed Strength and Trap. Fuck me. I didn't hit my Blessed Strength and Trap. Okay. Last time doing this turn. If we don't do it right, I run it. But that's a big trap to leave behind. Who didn't I click? You. This is what I get for trying to min-max. Which is a very fair, like, I need to stop, but at the same time, these little things really, really do matter executing perfectly, because, like, Fist is within about one bad attack of not completing the scenario. Because if I burn 2 at any point right now, he's just kind of exhausted, and I lose my paint. So, I know you guys are sick of me redoing the round. I'm sick of redoing the round, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to make ice here for a double brittle next turn on Fist to short rest double brittle. Oop, undo that. This first. We leave the ice. We attack everything. We make it all the way through. Okay, the most important flip was you, and then one of these is a good flip, one's a bad flip. I don't remember. We know the stun doesn't work. I'm just going to leave it there to annoy... Oh, didn't even click on him? It's okay. I'm not going to do this another time. I might have left some damage on the table, but with him having 2 shield and it being an attack 2 with 1 flip, I don't think it did much damage anyway, and I reshuffled is the big thing. If I wouldn't have reshuffled there, then I would have redone it, but since I shuffled, I'm going to leave it be. You're like, why does that matter? Because I want to get to like my rolling heals and my bigger cards as fast as I can. Miss, but poison. That's fine. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I like that both times I've made it completely through the turn, doing everything I want to do, and then I find a botch hive at the very end. And then we know these flip. That's just enough to kill, which is nice. And then this is the big one. And we actually get some damage out, which is huge. Mobilize, takes a wound. We cancel, we skip. Gonna short rest here. What do we get rid of? I think my most important play here is double brittling. So by default, then I have to get rid of this, but this heal would feel really nice. I just can't. I can't risk it. I mean, I could do this top to do a brittle all attack. And then what's my bottom? I think in a perfect world, my turn would be frozen over plus this bottom to heal. But obviously, I can't do that. If I save this card and at worst case scenario discard frozen over, I could then brittle both here, do a huge attack to wipe one. Okay, I guess it's worth risking it. I could do this burn at this point if I have to. Alright, lacerating's fine to get rid of. And these should be back to about neutral. Some positives, some negatives, okay. So let's get this up, especially with him having the retaliate, that feels good. And then I get the double brittle. I might pull him through here just for another effect. I'm still strengthened, but stamina is going to be an issue with 3 out. Can I waste a strengthened turn? Because I'm not only wasting a strengthened turn, I'm wasting... Okay, so brittle here. I have the retaliate up if I need it. Brittle here. I might just try and... No, I should just try and kill here. So Deathwalker's trying to kill up top. You're getting the brittle retaliate play going. Trapper. I could change the heal 4 to a stun. And then Hive. The thing is, I want to long rest here for stamina purposes, but it kind of feels like I have to short rest to do the strengthened attack, because I don't think I can waste this strengthen. Alright, so let's get off one more big attack. Then maybe we transfer into this. And what that does is it allows me to then maybe code geminate that or even the arching generator away for stamina purposes next turn. Which only leaves me a bottom, which isn't great, but that's alright. Okay, I think that's the play. So 6 Strengthened Muddle and Cyclone. Ooh, I gotta kill these guys. Okay. I'm feeling lucky. What did I just give him? Muddle? Okay. And we've got that selected. Should be the double brittles. I see it above their heads. Nice. Oh, you wanna know what? He's gonna attack and take my brittle. Should have changed up stamina because of that, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Would love to at least kill one of these guys. Damage, damage, not healing. Alright, where are we at? That's a terrible one for me that gets things really sweaty. I mean, most of these aren't terrible. In fact, semi-positive, but... because I could do this, but... I was debating, I guess, going through and just hoping I hit one of the negatives, but I don't think it's worth it right now. What do you have? Launch pod? So I could transfer up to here, but then I'm doing a single flip pierce and a single flip pierce, and I'm transferring out. So I think I probably just do the... Man, the fact he's taking the brittle kind of kills me, but whatever. Because I want to leave this brittle. So that means maybe I just move with him. But I just put this trap where I would want to move. I mean, I can move one, but I don't think I can risk this here then. I keep being at range 3 for the shield. Oh, you want to know what we do? Do we save the brittle on him? Tough choice. It's like I want the poison, but I really don't want him attacking one of the brittled guys. I mean, he just might not do any damage, and then the brittle stays, so I think I risk the flip. Ah, that was kind of worst case scenario, but that's okay. So this is range 4, so I actually can hit who I want. So boom, boom. We're still strengthened. And come on, just good flips here. Alright, if I did them in the other order, I kill both, but hindsight's 20/20, right? There's not much I can do to stop him without a push or a pull, which isn't in the cards. So we transfer here, we take the damage, and then next turn I can code Geminate. So I could stay in the generator, and that at least gives me double pierce attacks here. But that would be my top action, and I need to code Geminate a top. If we get down this guy. Alright, we'll figure that out. Come on, hit my crit here, hit my crit. This would be a crazy flip. Yes, this is time for this. Wish we were strengthened. Come on, come on, come on. That's big damage. Man, he's so close to dying. You are hitting multiple. If I drop back here, I'm taking damage, so skip the movement. So close to killing him. At least he's dead next turn. Especially with that retaliate. He's dead on the retaliate. Nice. Ooh, that's big damage. I cannot afford to get anything back. Fist. I gotta try the double heal play. Trapper, we long rest. Hive. Maybe I faceless here while I'm still piercing. Because at least that gets me closer to a fist kill. I could grant my mortar into the next room to just kill it. But I think this is the right play. So you're doing chip damage, you're doing stuff, and then double long rest. I mean, this is kind of perfect. This is kind of what we need. Oh my gosh, we do not need him going at 2. At least he's hitting there and not fist, right? With him having 3 shield and fist being muddled, I think I need to just take whatever I can kill-wise. Like if I kill here on Hive, I just run it. Oh, I didn't realize that was a Chaos X. Okay, that's alright. I'm pulling out a lot of the negatives, so I should be healthier going into the next room. Yeah, I'm not going to move you into the room by yourself. Oh, I could have transferred into that. It's okay. We'll do this at least for the element, but we don't attack anything. I can now get a ward up. At least here. Because like if I go in there brittled and hit the damage trap, that's 14 and a burn. Ooh, interesting. Mirrored armor. That looks cool. Alright, I think I set up the same play of Deathwalker going in, going invisible, and then everyone else coming in as late as they can. These guys have not been very impactful other than initiative. Which still has value, but I don't need like 3 cards just for initiative purposes. I'm probably never getting this up. Sure, we get a little damage trap there because it's fun. Doesn't matter. No. Can't quite reach anyone with my regen. I would love to get that on him to regen off stuff. Alright, what card do I get back? This would be a good time to get Shattering Blow, but it's still really expensive. I mean, I kind of have what I need here for a late turn. We consume the wind to go in. But if I do this, that buys me a whole nother round of stamina, because I can get something. Yeah, it's the right play. Alright, we keep those, we keep Vengeful. I think I probably just start keeping worse initiatives there. And then... oh, I wish this was later. I could long rest here. Because I want to get him in, but not necessarily then. And then here we go as late as we can. And I can destroy... nope, I can't do that. Okay, something like that. But you want to know what I should have done? Probably just take in a ranged attack so I could go in and ping something. I didn't even think about it.
It worked last time.
Alright, what do we got to do? Where are the exit tiles? So heroes must be placed on exit tile to complete the quest. Escape occurs when all heroes are standing on an exit tile. So I gotta get all 4 of my guys onto these, and then I just get out of here. I mean, that could even be this turn. Other than XP farming, what am I really doing right now? Not a whole lot is the answer. We do this, we get the pure damage on both. I'll get a shadow out. That's a big attack. Nice staff blocker. Right, at least they went early. He went late enough. Wow, is that lucky. I can get the mortar in there just for fun. What do I want to get out of? Probably Plague. And then that should go to my discard. Oh, so this is both halves, so I can kind of just change, but I don't think we want to go back into one. No, I don't think we want to go back into one. Let's get the bolt thrower in there for fun. Where did it end up? Ended up dead. It must have hit the 7 damage. Okay, that's fine. If something's gonna die, I would rather have it be that. Man, this is kind of an obscure route. What does this actually get me? Whoops. Not a whole lot is the answer. Because I already just hit the 7 damage trap, so I'm safe just to walk here. I'll put this here. No. We put this one here. And then we put our big boy trap in the middle. Alright. Well, we're going to make it work. We're going to get out of here. But definitely not how we planned a lot of this scenario going. We consume the dart because I think it's fun. We're going to do the stun play just because it doesn't work. One, two, 3, 4, 5. I just love attacking and stunning everything in a room. I love the concept of it. I mean, it stinks that it doesn't work, but... Nice, look at that combo. And we get a heal, and we hit a heal there. And we create Leaf for a 10 initiative XP as we get out. And we create Ice for fun. And then we damage everything. There's a world where, like, the Gift of the Mountain build just goes absolutely crazy. What do I want? Glacial Slam or Gift? Probably Glacial Slam. I don't think it matters. It should end here. I probably should have just came right on through. So what form am I in? I still have my... I'm still in Shocking Pulse. Alright, let's do something like that and just see if that ends it. Here. Here we do this and do the burn. Oh, nothing like a page first thing in the morning. I could turn that into a stun trap. I don't have any way to get someone into the stun trap. So maybe I just dismantle and launch the heal because I think it's fun. Alright, they're not doing a big attack. He is doing annoying stuff, but he should be stunned, but he's not. I could beat him, but what does that change? not a whole lot. It's a nice ward. That keeps him alive for this attack. Alright, sorry, I gotta at least acknowledge this a second. We're close enough to being done. Let me see. Alright, give me just a sec. Alright, sorry. Sometimes those are like refills or different things and I can kind of ignore them, but that was one I was like, we gotta call that back. Skip the loot, we get a little heal. I wish I could shield myself, but it's done as soon as everyone's on exit hexes, which should be at 12. Get away from me, scaly boy. That's actually big, because then even if it's not done right then, we should stay alive. The double shield into the brittle isn't great. I'm a little worried about him staying alive, so I'm going to do this. Heroes must be placed to complete. Escape occurs when all heroes... I mean, I'm not missing it, right? Alright. And then we skip the attack, and then it should be over. Okay, okay. Not really sure why it doesn't like it, but it doesn't like it. It's always a little hard to see what you're actually attacking here. 3, 4, 1, so that's not the angle I want. I want 3, 4, 1. I'd like to hit one more guy, and I guess I could if I move, but I'm trying to get things to end. All heroes are standing on an exit. We are. So I don't know why that's not proccing. Oh, I should have immobilized him. I should have immobilized him. Oh, shoot. I need a shadow out. Okay, never mind. Plan B. We can't do that. Probably just try and kill the weak guy. And take less damage here since I can't end the scenario. You're going to move away that way. Skeleton's going to attack. Skeleton's going to move. Yeah, let me get this loot. Let me get this loot. Should have immobilized to avoid this, but I thought it was done at the end of the turn. That sounds fun. At least we got the ward brittle. Okay. 3 Wind Demon. We might have to burn here. Oh, the warding cloak didn't trigger? Okay, that's super annoying. And then he pulls me off, so I don't win. I mean, I don't really get why this isn't working, but... But it's not boding well for me, if we're being honest with ourselves. It doesn't look great. It would have been nice to get out right there. Okay. I don't even know what to pivot to. Like, stuff's just not working how it should. I guess it's a shattering blow for a heal. Or maybe it's a Mountain's Fist. I guess, Gift of the Mountain. Oh, I hope this works this turn. Do I have to kill them all? I mean, it didn't say anything about killing them all. It just said must escape. I wonder if these don't open until I kill them all. Kind of feels that way. Kind of feels like I'm just wasting my time. Which means I should do things different. All heroes must escape. This just says once I'm standing on it, I'm free. And this doesn't say I have to kill everything for it to work. And we're still summoning really bad stuff. Okay. Well, I think that means we gotta go back and plan a more impactful turn, knowing that we don't just escape. Because this changes things a lot. I don't really want to go into the end of this fight with everyone being one-shot range burning. And I still need to put out 40 damage on the Wind Demons and this Chaos with 26. I really thought, with it being an escape mission, and there not being any indication otherwise, that I would just be able to leave. It says we can once everyone's occupying an exit hex. But that should have triggered multiple times last round, and it didn't. And it doesn't say we have to end our round on an exit hex. When all heroes are standing on an exit tile. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but planning on that, it changes some things. So if that's the case, then I think we do maybe a big heal turn. And late, I could even launch one of the heal traps I create at a teammate. The next turn, I'm getting these up into a rest cycle where I can then hopefully pull for the damage and stun. I am invisible, so everyone's gonna come focus me right now. So I keep Vengeful Storm because I think that stun's worth it. I will do something like that. And then Hive. Short rest, we can get rid of remote control. And I'm not coming in an area where I can melee attack. We learned that the hard way, but I guess I could move further now. I can definitely move further because there's no point in staying where I was. I could... You're hitting both of them, you're killing here. Technically I pushed last time, but I guess if I leave it, I can just melee attack it. And that changes who takes focus in the next room. Then Trapper's not taking both. Hive's taking one, Trapper's taking one. Okay. Ooh, I went after now at 24. I hate that. That means they're going to get off an attack. And these guys went at 1, so I still take both here. Yeah, I mean, 6 sounds great. Hive, let's get going, my friend. What things do we still have? Good, good, good. Bad, bad, bad. And I don't really want to fight another bone, so... do I want to transfer forms? No. I don't have anything to transfer to. Give me my shield. And then we're going to hack our way through this guy. We should at least have the pierce. Oh my gosh, what a good turn, what a good turn. Why can't I do it this way? Is he invisible? Do I just have to rotate it? There we go. Alright, that's a good one. Who's going to be taking damage? Trapper's going to be taking damage now because I didn't attack. I feel like this was worse. I didn't kill anything before it went. I tried to pivot and it only made it worse. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Why are there so many curses in my deck? Gain 2. I don't know, man. Stuff has not been cursing, but I think that gain 2 might be bugged. And that immobilize didn't work. I don't know. I don't think we can win this, because it should just be over, but it's obviously not. Alright, if we gotta kill everything, we're kinda in bad shape. I mean we're in bad shape, but that's okay. Okay, we got a heal. We put a monster heal here for Fist. It doesn't. Okay, so we do have to kill everything. Holy cow, guys. Okay. Wish me luck is all I gotta say. So I can consume this. I actually think the stun's probably better this turn, because the stun doesn't consume it. So I'm stunning both of these, which lets me just focus skeletons. So I think that has to be the play, and then that keeps this out to do a bigger attack next turn. Trapper is strengthened. We got a short rest here. Kind of feels like a good time to take an element from them. Alright, let's see. So stun and chip damage. What's Hive doing? I have Pierce on 1. So I kind of need him to hit everything. Feels like I need that heal there. That's a bad, bad draw. She can't beat it. Oh boy. Alright. We go 1, 2, 3. I then increase this. And then I'm gonna get this. I mean, I'm probably just dead. I'm burning there. There's nothing I can do. Holy cow, and you're smoking me too. You guys are both attacking here right now. I gotta keep someone alive. Maybe that's not the right choice, but... Okay, big miss, fake miss, 6 damage. Big negative, fake negative, burn. Oh, baby. Alright. So now I can actually spin it this way and hit more. But I'm muddled. Those were bad muddles. At least we hit a disarm. That's annoying. Okay. The only bright side of that is that what that does is it means the next trap is either a wound or 7 pure damage to the closest thing, which I would like to be here. Oh, okay. 2, 3, but I got Pierce. I think I just do this here. I'm muddled. Oh boy. And this is a burn. Nope, because we stunned. I don't know that we're going to make it out of this. And I didn't make an element. I can't get that back. I can't get that back. Thing is, I really want Shattering Blowback for the AOE Brittle. In fact, the AOE Brittle is probably my only win condition. The AOE brittle is probably my only win condition, and I need to do it last turn with a different bottom to go hit this heal. Ah, shit. This mission. It really feels like this last room you should just escape. Have any of you guys played this one? We've had a tough time between our AoE stun, which is absolutely huge in this mission, not working. And then with this one not letting me escape and having to get through 60 health plus in this last room. This is sketchy. This is sketch. Short rest. Fist stinks, but it's fine. So, oh, I need ice for that. I need ice for that, and I can't generate ice unless I flip it. And I know we don't flip it here. You guys go at 14. Okay, so I think the strategy maybe is we run from skeletons, we stun here, and we run from skeletons. I mean, I think I would rather use my ice for the bigger AoE, so I'm going to do something like that. Oh, baby. All right. Here divides these up. This mission has hurt my head. The only issue with that is now I'm kind of sacrificing Deathwalker over here. But I don't really have a choice. I don't really want to just hit him at disadvantage, so this is my right play. I mean, it's fine. Deathwalker's my healthiest, so if someone's going to take hits, I'd almost rather have it be Deathwalker. This is the correct play. Keep skeletons away from me. What are the two that are left? Okay, we're back to the 7 damage trap, so I do know that proc's next. What am I getting back? Probably this for pure damage. Or even an AOE attack. From here, it'd be 3, 4, 1. Man, with no elements out, he is useless. Alright, we short rest here. And we drag him into the stun trap. Yeah, and then I can do that to get out another damage trap of at least a 4 this turn. So you need to get out of the way at 10. So that takes 7. I don't have my element, so I think I just eat 7, hopefully deal 7. Boom, boom, get out of there. That's sketchy as hell. Because then I'm exhausted. You need to short rest because we need to dominate here. Try and attack there. And then here, I guess I long rest for stamina purposes. But I really need, probably going to need some cleanup depending on how I flip. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. So you're stunned, you're disarmed, and I can run away. These guys are then going to try and walk all the way around to Fist. Okay, that's big. That's big. So Fist. Is it still worth me activating the double trap? You want to know what it's worth? It's worth me cheating. Oh, I can't pull him through someone else. Okay, that's fine. Let's get one Skelly Boy off the map. You're focusing him. You have Dominate, so no one's attacking. Okay. I know that is just outright cheating at this point, but it is what it is. Come on, give me an element here. Oh, I should have done Shattering Blow. Shattering Blow into the ×2 would have been insane, but there's no way I can know that. That's a big ×2. That's huge for the people. Alright, you're taking huge damage, you're stunned, everyone else is getting away. We'll put this here. Oh, that's not what we wanted. I was thinking we had this. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. That's bad, people. That's bad. Alright, Trapper. I can no longer stun him. But I think it's worth doing this. We don't take the damage here. And create a trap with half the damage in all conditions, and I get a 4 stun. And I can increase that back to a 6. Push or pull the target of this attack. We can skip that. Not what we wanted to do with that turn, but not bad. So the last thing is wound. We have elements from a man. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. So my stun trap's there. I fall back this way for a turn. Can I get one of these back without dying? Yes, I can. Ooh, everyone is just deep, deep, deep red. Okay. It's gotta just be a big heal turn. Pull, and then I can hit both. And then he's stunned. And then Trapper, we fall back behind here. So he's my healthy one. And then Hive, we can do this, and you have a big attack on Skeleton. Alright. We want to do this first. We hide because we are the weakest. We confirm that ability. We get these traps out, so if I block Boom Boom, they're coming all the way around. They're moving away from the shadow then. So I actually don't want that, so I want to leave a path open here and here. Oh, I should have clicked those in a different order. That's okay, that didn't work again for me. Because that should be a heal 6. Five and 6. Okay, it did work. I should have clicked in the other order. That's my own fault. The fact I just got double stun traps in a row is huge. Sure, I will do this for the immobilize, mainly for the XP. Come on. He's dead. Let's go. That's huge for us. Alright. Here, we just start attacking. Let's go, Hive. Way to pick it up in the last room. Shit. I didn't realize he had a move too. I was only looking at his move 1. I mean, either way, he was still focused, right? But it's not good. The reason I came back here is so the skeletons aren't multi-targeting. I need to skip and long rest here, probably. That should reset, but of course it's not going to. Problem's everyone's at rest cycles, but I can't rest on everyone, so who's in my worst shape? You are. Fist is. So this has got to be a short rest. I got a short rest on someone here. I really need the heal here. I want the long rest here, so I'm going to short rest here. That might be the worst case scenario. That might be our worst case scenario. So if I go before them, that means I can block this spot. So one will fill here, and I'm burning, and one's going all the way around. We lose on that, don't we? Yes, we do. We just outright lose on this draw. Damn it. You would be my only one who could potentially take this. Because I need to get a trap down here to force them 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way around. That's the only way I win this scenario. With it not giving me the stun, am I cheating? Yes, yes I am. So you need any trap at range 2, which means that I just need to get a Stalker Spoils on the far side, and then I'll do this. It gives me a weird late play, but it's fine. You, we short rest. And then we long rest. Long rest. Alright, undo. Skip. Move. Skip. Don't know that we're gonna have the damage to get out of here, but I'm gonna try. One, two, three, four, so we just skip and then we don't take this damage. Okay. This is sketchy as F. I do have a shadow over there, so Dominate feels great. If I can chain that into Fluid Knight, that still feels good. That's my initiative, so this has got to go. And here... probably this is useless without elements. So I could get all the way up there, hit the double heal traps, and then just get a shield for the turn. What that does is allow me to do a big attack here. Do something late here, and to long rest here. Come on, big damage, big damage. What card am I getting back? Probably Glacial Slam, so it's more valuable to keep that for next turn. It's a good flip anyway. Oh, we're so close, but we're so far away. What a pain in the ass this mission is. Come on, +1 on 2 flips. This is doable. Ooh, I got lucky on that. I caught it. My alarm was going off in 1 minute. I gotta head to work. That's what that's telling me. Alright, let's get the Strengthen Trap out, because I think Deathwalker with the Strengthen Trap is huge for us. Make that better. And I run my little butt this way. Oh, I pretty much need to wipe this skeleton this turn. Oh god, you have to get out this turn. This might be an all-in on a Shattering Blow. But if I do that, then he has to get out this turn. Oh boy, this is sketchy. And you have to get out this turn. Okay. Must be placed on exit tile to complete. Escape occurs when all heroes are standing on an exit tile. So we just go all in. We just go all in. I mean, it's either going to work for me or it's not. There's nothing else I can do here. And of course he gets a bonus shield for fun. You're super annoying, my man. Okay, good start. We skip. Come on, give me 1 damage. Let me do 1 waypoint at a time. You can go here, you have a move 2 to get here. You can get here, you can get there. Alright, so we're just going to go through one of these in case it does something goofy. Wow, is that lucky. I mean, I think we were fine no matter what, but that's lucky. Oh, so Hive doesn't escape? Can he escape on his long rest turn, or else I gotta redo this? You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Oh my god. Yeah, we lost. I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, well, I gotta get to work. I'll redo these last couple rounds. This is shit. The fact he summons just pretty much kills me. Yeah, that's a bad RNG. Never mind, never mind, never mind. It still let me escape even after the summon. So can we just long rest and escape is what it comes down to. Oh, I'm glad I made that last click. I thought we were done for sure. We long rest, and then we should be able to escape. Oh my gosh, made it out on the last turn. I am so glad he didn't relock the doors. Wow, did we get lucky. Let's go, guys. Alright. Ooh, we'll take that. We will take that. Alright, I gotta throw these together. I gotta get to work, but we'll get this up. This was a brutal mission without the stun, but we got the win. I cheated a lot, but there was really nothing else I could do. I mean, we made it out by the skin of our teeth, and even that was with cheating. I don't care about this storyline. We already completed it from the other angle. Cool, guys. I will see you again soon.